This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Tonight, a good one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Chargers on Monday Night Primetime.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. And off we go here on Monday night. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. And he's down on the other side of midfield, marked him at the 48-yard line. Not a bad way to start week one. That's a gain of 17.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. Here's a carry for Dowdle. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Justin Avoidme in there on the stop.
It's a gain of a yard. It's
Third and 6. From the gun here on third down, Aller. He's got his man. That's Horton. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards.
Set to go now on first and 10. On the ground, it's Dowdle. He'll push forward for about a yard. Deion Henley there on the tackle. From the 25, here's second down and 9. They'll run with Dowdle. And he takes it down to the 50. He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well.
First down, Steelers.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Now Dowdle. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the end zone, here's Keaton Mitchell. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's caught. It's the tight end, Oronde Gadsden. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball. To generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now they'll pitch it out here. He's going to be slowed up and taken down. That play goes nowhere. Stuck behind the line for a loss.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
They'll try to pick it up with Genty.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
So quarter 1 in the books. The opening Monday nighter of this new season. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this 2nd quarter as they've got it looking at 4th down and 2. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. His drive will start on the ground, and he is buried in the backfield. Loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on third down, Aller. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
15. First down, Pittsburgh.
From the shotgun, here's Aller. Exiting the pocket right. Now he takes off. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to the ground after the penalty. He's trying to push his way forward. There's nowhere to go. They've got him right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
2nd and 10. That shotgun snap, back to Aller. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense. But the window closed up so quickly, they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Brings up 4th down.
They snap it to Aller. He gets this one complete.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. Dowdle. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the
You can't win in the NFL without a capable quarterback, and one team has ensured that their high-end starter is going nowhere.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Chargers.
To kick off for the Chargers.
It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. That's going to be taken in at the 8.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Throwing on seconds. Here's Allen. He's got a man left. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. It's going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Allen now on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be out of bounds just behind the line. Only a yard or 2 lost, but still counts as a sack for that defense.
You know, Kate, that's one of those situations where the game just, I think, speeds up on the QB a little bit. He doesn't flip it out of bounds before he goes out. It's going to end up as a sack on the stat sheet for the defense, and they earned it with effort, chasing him all the way to the sidelines.
Here's the snap on fourth. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And not only do they pick up that first down on fourth, Brock, the game gets them inside the opposing 30.
It's a gain of 35. First down, Steelers.
Aller back to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
That's a throw at this level.
Wait, I just realized my safety's my fucking kicker.
Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
The Steelers calling their
Nah,
first
it's Justin
timeout.
Reed or some bullshit. He can kick that out.
Early one, 2 left for him to spend. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Aller throwing.
Wait, Hot Rod, so do you like the Vikings or not?
Now was just thrown away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
3rd and long for him here. The throw right side finds Pittman. And he's still going to be shy of the first. Man, he made a great challenge for it on that play, but he was
When the
brought down
fuck did
just
you
in
get
time.
H-Hand? That's who that is. Okay, we're never doing that shit again. Yeah, we ain't never doing that shit again. Yeah.
Back to throw. Aller. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. Oh, and the pressure is there. They're going to get to him on their very first snap. James Pierce. And he is quickly on the board with his first of the season. Defense coming out swinging as they try backing them up further here. It's 2nd and long. Trying again following the sack. Herbert going to let this one fly deep downfield. And
That's why you don't run cover 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To throw, Herbert. Finds him on the slant. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And he needed just a little bit more, didn't he? Got most of it. The stop was made in time, so it is 4th down.
Shit, that's what you get for tanking. That's what you get for
So here
tanking.
we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. This is Genty. And going for it pays off. They get 3 on 4th and 2. And this drive rolls on. Even a short yardage, Brock, probably took quite a bit of belief in your offense there to make that call to go for it.
Well, let's see. Belief, confidence, swagger, some really big guts, all of it. But they made it pay off.
Yes, they did. He's got it deep downfield. And brought to the ground as they hit him big on that play, Brock. It looks like they're marking the gain at about 25 yards. Here's 1st and 10 from the 42 as this opening drive continues.
First and 10 at the 42.
Genty from the gun. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. Already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Looked like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel, doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards. Keep your opponent off guard.
Running for the marker on 2nd. They get to him, take him down after a gain of 3. And that's going to be a Los Angeles first down.
Yeah, that's how shitty I know Tyler Shaw is, because his ass is wide open.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. And off to Genty. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
The gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Herbert. Oh, he's headed for the ground. They get him at the 35. That's T.J. Watt. And he is quickly on the board with his first of the season. 5 DBs out there for the Steelers. 3rd down.
I bet knew about, bro.
Throwing now, Herbert. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception!
What was this last year?
Makes the play. And the Steelers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
At their own 20-yard line.
Oh, shit.
Into the shotgun set as they line this up.
Jesus Christ, bro. Who's watching fucking basketball? That fucking screeching is like OD. About to start stimming in this bitch.
Send the tight end in motion. Aller to the air. Right side, Thornton's got it. He's going to be forced out after he picks up about 19 yards. And that is good for a Pittsburgh first down. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Here's the give to Dowdle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast.
That's the weakest shit I've seen all day.
Over.
Okay, time to nano blitz.
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Dowdle again. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Justin Avoided there for the South.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14.
At their own 15-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Counter give to Genty. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Now Herbert to throw. Hauled in by Thompson. It's a big gain, 19 yards as they finally take him down. And that's going to make it first down Chargers.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun give here to Genty. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Great Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's Herbert. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
The Chargers, first down.
Giving this to Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
38-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On second down, Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Bateman, the motion man left. Snap to Aller. And he will not find the connection on the other end there. Incompletion sets up second down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Second down now, Aller. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. He's going to be taken down. A gain of about 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Steelers the first down.
A gain of 14.
The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Aller is set, 1st and 10. And he's completed just half of his first 10 passes so far, following that last play. Looking to throw here. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. We're seeing this more and more these days, Brock. Not content to just run out this half. Seems like they're going to keep pushing with the time they've got remaining.
Every one of these possessions, Kate, is so valuable. And I think what you've got to do as a quarterback there is reinforce to your receiver, if I'm going to take this shot.
You know how crazy that was, right, Ron?
Nobody's ball.
They connect on the deep shot. And they send
Yeah, that shit was a little fucking... It's okay, because Kashawn, Judkins, all these running backs in this game be doing crazy ass shit for no reason.
Aller on 1st and 10. And he's back up to
I guess that fucking contract really got H-Chan getting reps.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Aller looking. Cut out left. And a good pickup here. Managed about 9 on that 2nd down completion.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Aller now on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say this has been a defensive slobber knocker through 2, right? Maybe some points finally on the horizon as we resume play. He's got a lane up past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasize coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so and maybe even take control of this game.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run.
Okay, so I didn't mean to click that, so we're just going to wait fucking 34 seconds.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. And this is going to end up an incomplete pass, partner, so that brings up third down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Herbert back to throw. It's a screen play to Genty. This is not going to get it done on third down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Fourth down, the offense is
66-yard fucking field goal right here.
They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come
Yeah, because the new fucking meter, bro. Like, I don't know, dog. But
even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game.
Yeah.
If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He's going to be encouraged to that sideline.
Yeah, well, this fucking schedule is making me look like I'll just sit the goddamn bench.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a
Nah, I'm not scared. I just know that these sweaty bums that fucking don't got shit going on in life.
First down, and they go right
like,
back to it. And he's going to be able to load the yard on that drive up the gut.
You think I can compete with fucking... You don't understand the schedule, bro. This shit got me rethinking things. I play all the fucking top G's.
Opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And that fucking Home Alone sweaty fat ass is gonna beat me 2 times, so I'm not even making those. Good. I gotta deal with fucking Kill 5 and then through.
Close to the 8. And he gets home. Touchdown, Steelers.
Nah, not literally fat, but like you know what you got like the mentality of a fat motherfucker, you know what I mean?
More to come this season.
Like you like I know you're not fat. You know, I've seen your fucking profile pictures for damn near a year now. Shit, that don't stop you from buying that damn ebook. That's how you buy that ebook. You supply it with the 9 to 5. Merch again.
Now Boswell on to send this away.
They got some they got some shit in there.
Return starts from the goal line. And in the end, Brock,
bro, because this is like a homeboy league, so not everybody's like, you know what I mean? Like if it was comp, then yeah, but this shit ain't like, you know, like them damn pro leagues.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
So there we go.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Well, you won't be up, Home Alone?
Here's Herbert on 2nd.
When you send tonight, because we up.
Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35.
You know, I would honor the person, but
Herbert now. Chased out to his right.
But you gonna be straight with that 1-4 loss.
And it's Pierce who got to him again. And he now has 2 sacks here on Monday Night Prime Time. Working on 2nd down. Herbert. Caught by Flowers. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. defense in a hurry up here.
Gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, Genty. And they only get a couple when they needed. Now they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down.
Damn close game, man.
27-yard line. A 2-yard gain.
The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. There's a 44-yard look from the right hash. Dicker connects there. And here in our 3rd quarter, finally able to get their first points of this game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick.
What the fuck is he doing?
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away.
Yeah, he ain't even running a switch plays.
Now to return it. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10. Aller throwing. Hauled in by Bateman over the middle. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there.
Yeah, I feel like Madden 27 is a lot more
2nd and 6 at the 27-yard
defense oriented.
Throwing on 2nd. Here's Allen. Yeah, the defensive pressure messes up that release. Pass falls to the ground. It is incomplete. It's 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Running back sent in motion. They'll throw. 3rd and long. That finds Pittman, complete. And he goes out of bounds. What a play to end this 3rd quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Steelers with the ball. They are leading, but not by a lot.
What happened? Oh. Nah, fuck no. Don't give him Lamar.
Shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Yo, trade with anybody that...
This is Allen.
Yo, don't trade with anybody in my division.
Catch is made by Elijah Mitchell. And he's brought down
That's what's going to scoop character, gang. I'm not the one.
They gain 11 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle
My phone
field
died.
like that, man,
You don't read your text?
No progress on 1st down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Oh, all right.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards.
I gotta turn Home Alone ass up.
It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
You said, nah, he...
Connects with the open man.
Yo, I'll give you, like, my whole roster for Lamar, actually.
There, but that stuff came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
1st down, Steelers.
Play that.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Their shot there on 1st down, Brock. Don't come away with any points just yet.
Yeah, what a fucking bleed, right?
When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
I actually think the new Nano Blitz is the best defense, but that's just me.
Aller to the air. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Well, this defensive battle just continues, Brock. They have set the tempo, been the dominant factions in this game, and that's only growing with every incompletion.
Yeah, facts, yo. I'm getting jammed at the corner by a 60 overall fucking
these two different defenses, but both of them smothering and suffocating.
Yeah, now it's like defense. I don't know. Like they be feeding them their fucking their Wii's and shit like game day.
And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond.
Yeah, that shit's very defense oriented, but I mean, fuck around with you. There ain't no defense in the game, so I feel like I'm playing Madden 26 again.
1st and goal. Here's Dowdle. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Rico Dowdle on the board. That's
I do keep my shit simple, and then I don't know what it is. Real life, I just hate playing slow, bro. Like when people just sit cover 4 all game. I'm not even talking about you. I'm talking about fucking Fat Finger Boy and No Love. His ass will sit in cover 4 all game, and that shit is so boring, bro.
And lead up to a much more comfortable 11 points now.
Chargers 3. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on.
What's wrong with his Madden?
Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
LA offense all set.
Shit, they might.
1st and 10.
I'm suing. They giving me 1,000 credits.
Here's Herbert. Forced out to his right. Play didn't break how they
Y'all been fucking around on that ultimate team or not?
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to
but you could probably win a gauntlet or some shit.
So
I'm not going. Because you think that they're like that, but like that ass be playing like you.
That incompletion means it is 3rd down. Oh, Brock, he's had to wait and wait to even be targeted in this game, and
y'all pre-order.
Keep waiting now to see that first catch.
You know who will not be waiting? The critics after this one. You have got to get your tight end involved. Find a way somehow to get him the ball.
Nowhere to go with it, and he's planted. They got him at the 16. That's Jaquan Brisker. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
Nah, my homeboys be playing that shit. That probably just means that.
Desperation time here.
The shit about
and they
part,
don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. They had to try and go for it. Brock can turn it over on downs. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Yeah, I'm a good boy, so.
Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers.
I'm not trying to keep getting off my
street. He one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knock down that runner.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get in the 1st and goal.
If they are, bro, they're trying to need a quick, bro.
At the 4-yard line.
Nigga trying to make the game desync or something. I'm confused.
Going to the ground again.
Yeah, he be doing like he be making his fucking wide receiver motion like 6 times before he looks like what he's gonna do. He be thinking too much. He need to fuck around and just go coach a basketball team.
Throw the ball to Nick Harper so bad. Like, you can throw that bitch outside. Get that, KJ. Golden.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, this is like the nastiest fucking gameplay I've ever seen from somebody. Like, this shit is aggressive. Like, fuck around and let me do the Browns, bro.
To the end zone, and this is going to be brought in. Touchdown,
he had all them
Pittsburgh.
draft picks, too.
Rashad Bateman. First return score.
But whoever gets the Lions, bro, like, they got DJ Moore and that whole bunch of people, bro. They're about to be lit.
Boswell to add the PAT.
Or Dante Moore. I don't fucking know, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they got a god fuck. Yeah. Who did?
Now Boswell on to send this away.
Bro, everybody retires year one. That shit is annoying. Like, Mike Evans, Jalen Ramsey. Like, Jalen Ramsey is too young to retire, in my opinion.
Offense Gets into the shotgun set
like
as they line this
32.
up. 1st and 10.
But his ass want to retire, bro. Like, I'm saying, like, he at least points out 35.
Big yards on the right side.
It's got to be, like, a part of the game, bro. And you know what? Also, don't let your players get unhappy because their ass will sit out on you and not play.
Straight ahead with Genty. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
They gonna hold out on you and shit, bro. It's like real life.
If it's a way to turn that shit up, he need to turn that shit up.
Now Herbert on 2nd down.
Nah, fuck it, bro.
Here. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep
you in my shit? Or you,
Catch it on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Third down and 7.
Where Jay at?
Now Herbert to throw. No place to go here, and they plant him back in the 37.
what is my dad doing?
Offense up to the line.
He might as well sit on next week till tomorrow.
Loss brings up 4th down.
Send me so I can get my 4th. Let's go to week 3 tonight. Night is still young.
Inspiration time here on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field.
I just don't want to see Devi, bro. Devi's fucking annoying.
That nigga, he ain't beat me once.
Dude, he ain't doing number 5 verse.